says, welcome back to the vlog. I'm gonna make you some biscuits. Hello everyone and welcome back. It is now Tuesday night and it is very late, but I need to get working because I have everything to pack yet. I leave for New York at about 3 in the morning tomorrow morning. I'm heading up for my wedding dress fitting at Kleinfeld. I could not be more excited. I have the express fitting, so 3 back-to-back days. I will get into that more later. Can I fit you into my suitcase? Does anybody else do the absolute last minute packing? Because I have started to be that person. I am getting my dress fitting at Kleinfeld. I am getting some other wedding shopping done. Might take myself to a couple of Broadway shows, we will see. And might even meet up with a friend for dinner. So it's gonna be 4 days in the city. Cannot wait, need to get packing. And I will do a sort of wedding update catch up in just a bit. Welcome to New York. I'm gonna have to go on my tiptoes here to avoid this, but I just made it to the hotel. I've been killing time all morning at a Le Pain Quotidien, which I love. It was okay, totally okay. Coffee, all the goods, worked a little bit. But I just got to the hotel. I am at the Aloft in Chelsea. It's down on 28th Ave. And as soon as I walked into my room, which I got a free upgrade, thanks to Marriott points, the view is incredible. So let me show you around. Now when you walk in, you have the bathroom straight ahead, and you've got a little city print going on the walls. Very simple mirror and vanity, glass shower. Thank goodness, looks very clean. And then turning into the room, you get all this beautiful natural light and the most incredible city view you ever did see in a New York hotel room. So you can see all of the skyscrapers. I should know what some of these are called by now, but I don't. We have a big comfy king-size bed, a fridge, and a coffee station, and that's pretty much it. Now my only complaint about this hotel room is that there's not actually a desk. We just have this little side table set up, which is gonna have to work because I do have a couple of meetings this afternoon that I need to be on camera for. But after that, I'm just going to kind of relax, get ready. I really need to shower because planes just do that to me. And then head out this evening. I might meet a friend for dinner. We'll see, depending on if they're busy or not. And then the dress fitting is tomorrow. And then I have another one Friday. And then final alterations on Saturday. And then I will head home on Sunday. So it feels so good to be back in New York City. I love this city. And I get the most beautiful view in this hotel room. Well, a short while later now, and it's way too early for dinner. I have 9:30 dinner plans, and it's way too late for lunch, so I ran out to Trader Joe's. We are desperately dehydrated, so we needed some sparkling water. We have some bread. We're trying to stay healthy because the wedding dress fitting is tomorrow, so we have some veg, and those, and these, which are like half healthy. I am also obsessed with cheese, so that just had to happen. And because I cannot go to Trader Joe's and practice self-control, I have a handful of cards, which I always buy and keep on hand. I did also stop for a little treat for later on. I was very excited to see that they have Il Bastardo, which is such a simple red wine, but so good. It's only like $10 at home. It's $14.99 here, but for New York, for a good red wine, perfect. It's a little bit later now, and I'm just heading off to the Ukrainian place that I am meeting my friend for dinner or drinks or whatever it is. And I just passed the Flatiron District, which is where Italy is. We all love Italy. But honestly, walking around New York in the evening, it's like 8:30 right now, there is nothing more beautiful and lively and vibrant. I love it. I may or may not have forgotten toothpaste, so I'm gonna grab some here. But I'm shocked that even the toothpaste is under lock and key. It's all about balance. We're gonna take a little side tour on our way to Ukrainian food. I just found the Alabaster bookshop and it looks really cute. Now, I love a good bookshop, and this one is just like something out of a Harry Potter movie. I made it out. I only spent $22 and I got Les Liaisons Dangereuses and Le Petit Prince. I have located Veselka, but I am like 45 minutes early. So there is a brasserie right down the street. I think I might pop in for a bit, and I will catch up with you later. Good morning. It is Thursday now, which means it is fitting number 1 day at Kleinfeld. I'm just getting up and moving, and my hair looks terrible, but you know what? It has been raining all morning, like torrential downpour style raining, so there's no point in doing anything with it yet. But I'm gonna run out to breakfast. I'm going to a little French chain. It's very cute, very quaint. It's called Mama. They're all over New York City. If you're in the area, I wish they would bring them to Nashville, because next to the Pan Quotidien, it is one of my favorite places to go for brunch. I'm gonna run out, come back, freshen up, and then I'm off to my dress fitting. But last night was so fun. I met a friend of my fiance's and of mine down in the East Village for Ukrainian food, and we had pierogies and we had borscht, and it was just so great to spend a bit of time catching up with them. I'm very excited for the fitting today. I'm gonna get going, get moving, and I will take you with me. Back at the hotel now, and I'm just packing up to head to my fitting appointment at Kleinfeld. They said to bring the exact shoes that you're going to be wearing for the wedding, so I've got my Christian Louboutins, and then I don't remember if the dress had built-in bra pads or not, so I'm going to take my little stickies, and if not, then I have a strapless bra that I'm going to take with me. I'm also going to throw in a deodorant, because they said in their email confirmation that you need to take off your deodorant and all perfume with wipes as a courtesy to other brides trying on the dresses. Also taking with me some pantyhose. I just grabbed these at Kroger before I left on my trip. And I'm off, fitting number 1.
I'm gonna pin the under first, and then you have a choice on the top. So I'm gonna give you this to hold.
Okay. Do you have any recommendations of like must do's, must sees?
That is a very good question. There might be one around in this region. They closed one of them, but there's a coffee shop called Motto, and they have like the best coffee cake I have like ever had. Option number 1, which I will not suggest, is a traditional bustle. And what would happen, there would be clear plastic buttons that would be on the outside of your dress.
Okay.
And the train would pin up to the outside of your gown and like tuck and pleat and fall on the outside. Option 2 is a French bustle, and there would be numbered strings on the inside of your dress and like a very fancy duvet cover. Now, there is a third one that I'm going to offer. It's a little crazy, but just bear with me. So it is called a hem bustle. The whole entire train of your dress just gets bustled up from the underneath. Yes, there will be a little like dust and dirt on this part of your dress, but once it is bustled, then obviously it stays bustled until you get it cleaned and preserved. So that is the only caveat to the hem bustle, is that like the outside of your dress would be getting slightly dirty once it is bustled. Cool.
Perfect.
Easy peasy.
Now I just wrapped up at Kleinfeld and I got my bride sweatshirt, and now next stop is Men's Warehouse, because I need to get ties for my bridesmen and hopefully I can find the right color. Well, very unfortunately, I did not find the ties I was looking for at Men's Warehouse. The only ones that they had in the correct color were ones that my fiance already bought for the groomsmen. And we didn't want anyone matchy-matchy. Everyone gets their own tie. But I did find a Paris baguette, and I found my lunch for the afternoon, as much of a lunch as it is. And I have some work to do. This is called a chocolate feuilleté, and then I just got a little black coffee. And that's where I'm gonna be for the next 4 hours. It is quite a bit later now, and I just wrapped up work for the day. I wrapped up uploading a new rhinoplasty update for you, so be sure to check that out if you have not yet. But I thought I would wander out. I'm off to, I think, Joseph A. Banks. I need to do some shopping. I think I mentioned earlier that I did not have any luck finding the ties for my bridesmen earlier today at Men's Warehouse. So I am off to do that. And then depending on where the night takes me, I may end up at Chez Josephine. I don't really have any plans, which is kind of fun in New York not to have any plans. The next 2 nights I have Broadway shows that I'm seeing. So tonight's kind of an open night. Anyway, just a quick update for you, and I'll keep you posted on what I get up to. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I did not realize everything closed at 8 o'clock in New York during the week. So Joseph A. Banks did not have what I was looking for, and all the other men's clothing stores were already closed. So I will try again either tomorrow after work or Saturday morning. Saturday morning I'm kind of planning on doing a full shopping day. So, I don't know, wish me luck.
You want book it? No. I'm so sorry.
It is the next day now, and I've been working most of the morning. Haven't really left the hotel room much other than to go to brunch. But I'm just getting ready, packing up my shoes and my pantyhose again, and I am off to Kleinfeld's again for wedding dress fitting day 2. Now I haven't decided exactly what the hair is gonna look like, but I'm thinking there might be some kind of headband involved. We'll see.
So you have the top silk layer, which is one, and then you have this like little longer crinoline layer underneath. So to start, you're gonna take the top layer and roll. Since they're numbered, it's a pretty quick process. Now, obviously, when you were doing this, if you get to the end and there's an extra string somewhere, that just means you've like misaligned something. But again, it's pretty easy to know if you're missing something because they're numbered.
Fitting day 2 was a success. He showed me how to bustle today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go back and he's gonna show me how to steam it, how to get into it, all of that kind of stuff. But it's getting so exciting because now it fits properly. It's only like 6 weeks away. I have just come back to the hotel room because I need to get changed and ready to head up to the August Wilson Theater. That is where the show is tonight. But first I'm gonna stop at a place called Rita's, and my tailor at Kleinfeld, AJ, who is amazing. If you go to Kleinfeld's, AJ is wonderful. He recommended a little Mexican spot for margaritas and chips and guac. So I'm gonna head up there. I think he said it was on like 50th and 8th or 50th and 9th maybe. And then that's right around the corner from the theater. So I'm gonna get changed, get ready, and then jump in a taxi. All right, we're looking cute, we're feeling cute, off we go. Was amazing. Eddie Redmayne was fantastic. And now, naturally, the post-Broadway show spot to go is Sardi's. So I'm heading there now and I will show you around what's inside.
Low tables.
Good morning. It is Saturday and it is 10:45 and I'm just getting up and moving for the day. Understandably, last night was a very late night. The cherry schnapps at the Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club show, that was a bad idea, following margaritas and then following all of that with a dirty martini and maybe an espresso martini. I walked the mile and a half home. I got home, I crashed, so today is a new day. I actually feel surprisingly good. My legs are a little sore from the gym workout I did yesterday, and I have a lot to do today. I've got shopping to do, I've got another Kleinfeld appointment this afternoon, and another Broadway show tonight. So without further delay, I'm gonna get going. Hopefully I can find the ties for my bridesmen. That is the main mission of the morning. Now hitting all of my favorite New York cafes. Done Le Pan Quotidien and Mama. Third is Slate Cafe. I did not think it was this hard to find ties for men. I mean, Saks Fifth Avenue, didn't see a single tie on the entire men's floor. So now I'm off to find other men's clothing stores because this is New York City. It should not be this hard. Nope. Alright, they have one red tie. And it's like, I think the ugliest tie I've ever seen. Brooks Brothers is my last hope. Alright, Brooks Brothers, also a hard no. So we called the fiance and he suggested I go to Macy's down on 34th, and I don't know why I didn't think of that first. Getting my steps in today though. I cannot even express how excited I am that I found it. Needless to say, the men's store in Macy's is the spot to come for ties. This is amazing. They have endless options. Mission accomplished. I've been to New York so many times and never tried Bagel Pub. Now I have to go to my final Kleinfeld appointment in about 15 minutes, but I stopped at Bagel Pub, which I have walked past every time I've been in New York, and I've never stopped because I don't usually eat bagels, but with the amount of walking and shopping we did this morning, I think we deserved it. Oh God. Oh, that smells so good. That looks amazing. But I did find my bridesmen's ties. I needed to get 3 different burgundy, red, I don't know if you can see that, ties. And then I swung through MAC at Macy's because they were having a 20% off sale. So I got a new one of the retro matte liquid lip colors in the shade Metallic Rose, new eyeshadow palette, and then I have been loving the eyebrow pencil that they used on me when I went for my wedding makeup consultation, and so I got another one of those. I'm going to attempt to eat this bagel that is like the size of my head, or at least start on it, and then head off to my appointment.
So, when the gown is shipped to you, over the hanger into the hip of the gown is going to be fully stuffed with a paper body of your size. That way the front, all of this will be steamed and pressed, and that way it'll kind of keep its shape before you wear it. Mm-hmm. Then the train will be unbustled and clipped on a small separate hanger in the back of the bag, like so. Now, because of like the numbering system, this last one, this might like look crazy. It is labeled with a 0. So don't like think it's like mislabeled. Like it is, they put a 0 for some odd reason.
Okay.
And I politely kind of beat the top into submission. So just like run your hands over the top to kind of flatten everything.
Okay.
Just so it's not like a giant shelf sticking out.
Okay.
But it should look like that.
I like that. Politely beat into submission. We can do
because
that.
you've like turned it inside out, it gets very poofy. So I always kind of just like politely smack it down a little bit.
Okay.
That's your vessel.
And that is it on the wedding dress fittings. I can't believe that all 3 have already come and gone, and now the next time I see my dress, the wedding is just coming up so fast. I'm so excited. I love the dress. All of the alterations. It fit perfectly by the end, and AJ was so great about showing me how to get into it, how to steam it, how to button it, how to do the bustle and everything. It's gonna be incredible on the day of my wedding. I'm so excited. It just feels like this trip went by so fast. I leave tomorrow to go to the airport. My flight, I think, is early afternoon, like 2 o'clock or so. So now I am just back at the hotel. I'm just gonna chill for a very hot second, take a shower, all of that. And then I decided tonight I am going to forego heels with my Broadway outfit because I just can't do it 2 nights in a row because I am planning to walk. I taxied last night and I honestly think I could have walked faster than it took me to get there in a taxi because traffic in this city is awful. I did stop though and I did a little bit of shopping. I popped in and out of a few stores. I'm gonna quick show you what I got. I did pop into Lululemon because I need a little like wallet for when I'm at the gym, but mine's too bulky. So just for my driver's license and a credit card if I need gas or something on the way to and from the gym. And then this is one of the Align tops. I love these. I have these in a few different colors, but I really like this white one with the khaki on the inside. I just think it's a really nice, clean look. And I've been to a couple of other Lululemons in New York, and they did not have the size I need. Usually I'm a 4 in bottoms, but for the tops I get a 6 because of my linebacker shoulders. And then hydration, because I made the mistake of not having any water in the room last night, and it made for a very miserable morning. So we are all hydrated, ready to go, ready to get a workout in tomorrow morning before I head to the airport, and that'll be a wrap. I feel like we are in true New York fashion this evening because I have on a dress. I am making the effort to get a little dressed up, but then we've got the Converse instead of the heels because even though I think mentally I could wear heels tonight, I don't think my feet are gonna let me. So we're going with the Converse and I'm just gonna walk it and we're gonna be comfortable and that's okay. This is movie theater pricing. I have a glass of wine and some peanuts and my dinner was $30. I think I liked Once Upon a Mattress way more than Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club. It was much more fun, much more colorful. It didn't feel like you were in like a dark and seedy club. It was so much fun. Michael Urie did an amazing job. Sutton Foster, a talent. And now I am off to find some food late at night. It is almost 10, so we'll see what we find. Good morning. It is Sunday now, and that means it is time to head home. I have very much enjoyed this trip to New York City. It's been fun. It's been productive. It's been just a whirlwind. Before I head to the airport, I am going to stop at a little coffee shop called Matto. I will link it in the description below. My tailor at Kleinfeld, he had suggested a few places, and this was one of them. And he said everything's like $2.50, which would be great because New York, you're getting too expensive. Last night at the show, I had a glass of wine and a little container like of peanuts and almonds and just a little mix. And those two, it was $30. It was $30 for wine and a snack mix. Calm down. Anyway, I'm going to head out to Matto, grab a coffee and maybe a little pastry if I can find something, and then I'm gonna come back, get everything packed and loaded and ready to go. And then I usually do the subway to bus route to get to the airport because it costs $2.90. And in a city where everything is absurd, I've taken a taxi to the airport and I just don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with that. It makes me car sick every time anyway. I'm gonna run out to Matto now, come home, get changed. These are not my plain clothes. It is looking very dark and ominous outside, and I have a hunch that it's gonna start like downpouring while I'm out running, and I don't want my plain clothes to get wet. So hopefully it holds off till I get back, but I'm gonna come back, change, grab my stuff, and then head to the airport.